Welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. In the last episode, we hit level 30. If you didn't check that episode out, I'll put a little card up here in the upper right-hand corner. You can click on that and go check out the last episode. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day so far. Let's get into our email, see what we have going on for today. This first email says, "Hello, my PC is super sluggish. Performance-wise, can you aim for a benchmark of 10,658? Dual GPUs for this, please. Can you install an AIO water cooler in it? Don't try and pass off any used parts. I want all new stuff. If you can, I'd love some braided red cables in there." Well, I will do my best to remember the braided red cables. Let's go ahead and accept that one. This next email says, "Hi, I need a new computer if you're available. It has to get 11,353 in benchmarks, okay? I need this pretty soon. 6 days at the latest. Can you install an AIO water cooler in it? I worry about used parts. I read that Gigabyte parts are really good. So a budget of $4,250 for a 3D Mark score of 11,353. I think we can make that happen. Let's accept that one. Let's see what else we got here. No subject. I've got a big fat head and I'm really dumb. Lots of love, Chuck. Yes, I smell." Excellent. Excellent email. Oh, here's another one. "Hey, really sorry about that last email. I'm in a meeting with the other guys from PC Madness, and Colin got my email while I was out of the room. Anyway, apart from that, the meeting is going well. They love the RGB stuff. We'll let you know if I need anything else. Sorry again, Chuck." It's fine, Chuck. Always like a good, funny email. Let's take a look at this one. It says, "Dear Sir, Madam, I'm pretty sure I managed to break something. It's a bit of a mystery. Can you figure out what's wrong? I think I rammed the RAM." Get it? It's like a bad dad joke. It's the RAM, right? I've got to have it in 9 days. It's not as quick as it used to be. I know used parts can be cheaper, but I'd like new ones, please." All right, Edna, see what we can do. Let's go ahead and accept that. Let's go back down here to this upgrade. I'm going to step away, get some parts put in the shopping cart for this upgrade, and I will be right back. So for this upgrade, I realized I forgot to show the stats. So here are the PC stats. The upgrade, two 1070s is not going to cut it for 10,000 plus a 3D Mark score. So we're going to put in a Silverstone 360mm AIO water cooler and two Zotac GTX 1080 Ti Amp Extreme graphics cards. All right, for this build, I'm going to step away and get some parts put in the cart for it, and I will be right back. All right, so for this build, we're going to go with the Gigabyte Z370 Aorus Gaming 7 motherboard, an i9-9900K, Corsair H150i Pro 360mm AIO cooler, 4 sticks of Gigabyte Aorus RAM, 8GB 3200 MHz, 2 Gigabyte Aorus GTX 1080 Ti Extreme Edition graphics cards, 850 watt Gigabyte power supply, 2 terabyte Gigabyte NVMe drive. We're going to put that hopefully in the Thermaltake Core P5. So make sure we've got next day delivery. We're going to buy it all now. We're going to go end our day. We can get in our parts repair and our upgrade. Go to work. All right, that must be something off of PC Bay. Let's see, let's grab this diagnose one. We'll put that here. Let's grab our upgrade, and we will put that on that workbench. And our case will go on that workbench. Let's grab our sticky note. Put it over here. Let's see what we have going on with this repair. Man, is it just me, or is that power supply kind of glitching out. I think I've had that happen before with that power supply. I don't really understand it. See if this thing powers up. No RAM. Let's power it back down. Let's take a look at this stick of RAM. See what we got here. Let's see. We've got a HyperX Predator 8 gig, 3600 megahertz. I happen to have any of those. Any. We've got an 8 gig 4000. Well, let's pop that in. Let's see if that fixes the problem. And if so, we'll just go order a stick of RAM. Alright, so that got it to start up. Fans seem to be spinning. Let's grab a USB drive. Let's scan this thing for viruses. Make sure that fixes it all before I go order a stick of RAM and pay $100 to have it delivered. Let's see what we get here. Let's get that scan going. 367 infected files. Let's clean that up. Let's take a look. Looks like that's gonna do it. So let's go order one of those sticks of RAM. What was it? Was it 3600 megahertz? Let me take a look just to be sure. 8 gig 3600 megahertz. Let's go order one. Eight gig 3600 megahertz. Do same day delivery. We'll buy that now. Let's go grab it from the hallway. Let's power this down. Let's get this stick of RAM out of here. And let's get the new one in. Oh, not that one. Dang it. That one. Let's get rid of that broken one. All right. That seems to fix that. Let's get the case put back together and we can get this out in the hallway. All right, before we start on this, I got to do something. I will be right back. All right, not that you guys noticed, but I had to go grab a delivery from the front door. But I'm back now. Let's get to work on this upgrade. Let's just take this whole case apart. What the heck kind of dinky little cooler is that? Don't they have an 8700K in here? No wonder they want a cooler upgrade. Let's get rid of that. Well, let's get rid of this graphics card. And I believe they wanted braided red cables. Let's get rid of all these white cables so we can get their braided red ones installed. All right, first things first. Let's get some thermal paste back on that CPU. Let's get their cooler installed. We've got the Silverstone somewhere down here. There it is. Get this Silverstone cooler installed. Get it all screwed down. Man, those look like they're just about stretched to their limit. Now, let's get their dual graphics cards in. Let's see. They were getting the Zotac 1080 Ti. Dude, fits this PC. Man, those things sit close together. All right, let's cable this up. They wanted braided red cables. So we'll give them what they asked for. Get everything cabled. Let's power this up. I'm going to hop into the BIOS real quick. We'll see if they've got their XMP turned on, which they don't. CPU, that's all good. And we will let this thing start up. Guess I should put a USB drive in there because we need to put 3D Mark on here. So we'll let that install. All right. I'm going to get 3D Mark running. As soon as I have a score, I will come right back. There it is, 14,642. We needed 10,658, I believe. There it is, yep, 10,658. Let's get this case put back together. We can get this out in the hall, get to work on our build. There we go. All right, out in the hall with you. I love how that huge case goes into that tiny little box. Like magic. All right. Let's pull this case apart. Hopefully everything I've purchased for this build will fit. Guess we'll find out in just a few minutes. But let's go ahead and get our motherboard installed. We've got the Gigabyte Z370 Aorus Gaming 7. Get this thing ready for RAM and CPU. We've got 4 sticks of RAM and a 9900K going in here. So let's grab our 9900K and let's start getting our RAM installed. Let's see, it's the Gigabyte Aorus RAM. We'll get all 4 sticks of that. There we go. Next, let's grab our storage. We've got a Gigabyte NVMe drive. Put that in one of those drive slots. Get some thermal paste. And we will grab our CPU cooler, which is the Corsair H150i Pro. And it's saying it doesn't fit. Why is that? Oh, there's a filter on there. Like, it better fit. There we go. Let's get that screwed down. Hopefully, we can get 2 graphics cards installed on here. I guess we'll find out right now. We've got the Gigabyte Aorus 1080 Ti. Let's see. How do I know where it's gonna sit? Take some guesses. There we go. All right, guessed on that one correctly. Let's see about the second one. I'm gonna grab it and see where it sits. Okay. Hopefully those 2 are the right 2. Let's grab our graphics card. There we go. Very, very nice. Okay, let's get the power supply installed. We've got the Gigabyte 850 watt power supply. We'll get that screwed down. And we should be ready the cable of this thing up. Whoops. I didn't want to go into there. I wanted to go into cable. Let's see. Gigabyte stuff's got some orange on it. Maybe we'll do these orange braided cables. Whoops. Okay, let's see if this thing powers up. We can hop into the BIOS. Make sure we turn our XMP on. Oh, I didn't get a USB drive in there. Whoops. Let's just power cycle it. Gonna have to do some color adjustment on this thing. Let's get 3D Mark on there. Let's get the lighting app on there. We'll change some colors. Then we'll get 3D Mark running. See if we get the correct score. Okay. We make all of this stuff orange. We can. See how it looks. Works for me. All right. I'm going to get 3D Mark running on this one. As soon as I have a score, I will come right back. There it is. 16,260. We needed 11,353. We definitely made that happen. Let's close this out. Let's get this case put back together. Dust filter. Side panel. And then we'll get this glass side panel on. There we go. Take a look at this thing. I think that turned out quite nicely. Quite nicely. All right, let's get this thing out in the hall. Let's collect some money. Start with this upgrade one. Take that. And the build, 5 stars as well. We'll take that. Let's go find... Not that one. There it is. 5 stars on that as well. Unlock some new pieces. And some more new pieces. Got some daily deals. And some more emails for more episodes. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. And ring the bell so you get notified as soon as a video goes live. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you in the next episode.